And he is, right? For all intents and purposes, he is. Folks, we are loading into the map, and it could not be a moment too soon. Game 1 between Envy and T1. It's going to go down on Bind.
Here we go, some aggression coming out right off the bat. They're charging up long right now over on B. ACK's already picked up Mummy. Crashy's getting into a long-range duel with the Sage. Akis comes out on top, as does FNS. So that'll be a nice start here for Envy as they found themselves a multiple player advantage. It's all on Food now.
I do love the discipline that we're seeing out of T1, though. With all that noise, all that ruckus that was caused over at B, they didn't rotate, but now they're going to have to move. FNS is able to get the first one. Food is going to get zoned off, at least for a little bit, but there's a firing squad of people right on the other side. FNS is able to get the first one as Food drops. The wall's going to go up as well, and with 10 seconds left, it looks like the spike is going to go down. Brax takes care of Caboose. The flash goes in. A little bit of friendly fire. Brax gets another one, looking for the third, but FNS wins the gunfight.
Now down to one, though. It's Crashies. The Phoenix on the other side watches kind of counterpart on the opposite side and do all the work. It's Akis to close things out on the round. A good round coming in from Envy. We've seen some aggressive pushes, and we're going to get some here. So I guess they may have hurt us a little bit. As Food goes aggressive in showers with one more backing him up. It was the Brim. And as they get back into the A site, the one-way smoke's going to come in from AZK. That'll allow them to spot the feed as they come around the double box. The volley's going to go down to try and slow down the push, but they're already past it. There's the ult coming out, the showstopper from Food. AZK picks off one more, and it's all up to the Cypher here on the site. A quick and easy kill for AZK. Well played by T1. Oh, Food barely gets an angle. Spots a pixel.
Enemy down.
Picks off Caboose. There's the res coming in, but Mummy's been taken down. That's the op going bye-bye. AZK back corner still spilling blood here for the likes of T1. But now they've lost site control as the wall is down and Food really can't offer too much assistance. It's going to be a 3-on-3 as the numbers even out. You've got the curveball coming through, and the Raze is going to get flushed back into the wall. But at that point, oh, so close to trying to get that spike through. Doesn't work out so well. The spike drops inside the A site, and it puts all the pressure on Calypso as the Omen. 42 HP with Food right around the corner. It's an easy 3-piece on the round for Food. Currently waiting in heaven with the off. There's the ult being popped. Can't quite time the shot right. He does leg Caboose, so Caboose is down on 23 HP. After firing off that rocket, the showstopper towards heaven. They will get the plant in time with about 10 seconds left on the clock. Skadoodle already coming through from showers, but there's a wall across to prevent that position from being viable. Food from heaven able to pick one off over top of the ice and the truck. So that's a bit of a problem as it's Mummy now, who's currently going to have to watch the remainder of the round. And it's a 3-on-5, the numbers heavily favoring T1 as they continue to try to get back in the site. The wall has been chipped away at, the ice no longer a problem. The flash is not working out well at all. Skadoodle is cleaning up. It's down to just one, and AZK makes it look easy. And if they rotate and they go through that port, they're going to have to challenge Food with the off and showers. Here comes the push, though. The ult being popped there. And the pulses through the wall from the Stova not really doing too much. The blast pack's right on the money, but he's just too low on HP. Crashies makes it look easy as he runs through the molly. Brax is in sight, still playing defense, but they haven't made it past B long. They're still stuck. They've got one stuck guard and two over towards Portal.
They've been so cautious with their executes. It seems like it's just taking too long. And they get caught in situations like this where they invest a ton, they maybe drop someone, and they're no closer to the site than they would have been beforehand. You see them at the numbers disadvantage. Crashies is able to get another one as FNS drops, and once again, the numbers have more heavily in favor of T1. Now you see the spike going in, but it might be a little bit too late. The orbital strikes are going to come down. It doesn't look like it's going to connect onto anyone quite yet. Mummy's going to try to even it up, but Brax gets one. He gets the second one as the spike drops as well.
What they don't realize is that Calypso snuck onto the backside of sight, but it doesn't make a difference at that point. Brax is just too good at locking down that position. No aggressive peek coming out from the Phoenix. Flash is out over on long. Doesn't make a difference. Skadoodle's got the timing. Shock Dart coming in as well to do additional damage as they try and go for the push. The shot through the smoke doesn't connect. There's some more Shock Darts coming out. Yet again, you see the port into the dark cover from Calypso, so he's on site inside those smokes, waiting for an opportunity to pounce. There's the first. Will he find a second? Yes, he does. There's one more in the middle of sight, but not able to get the best of AZK.
Oh, and it's going to be a 2v2 left here with 1 minute left on the clock. Caboose is going to go down to the hands of AZK, and AZK drops in response. Folks, a 1v1. The spike in the hands of FNS, and as quickly as everything started, it comes to a screeching halt. You hear the showstopper used. FNS is getting the heck out of dodge. He's going to take the TP and rotate all the way over. But folks, look at him. Look at what he's doing. He took the TP, and he's just going to walk back through the spawn. Food's going to get caught on the other side of the map.
No, I think he's baiting out the double fake. So he's taking an extra long amount of time on the rotate. The problem is, okay, there you go. So Food's finally starting to think, okay, I think he's going B. So he ran through portal, then wrapped all the way back through spawn, goes for the spike plant on A, just close enough to hear the plant come through. So you'll see the Rays now repositioning on the A site, the AWP in his hands. And again, FNS is going for that 700 IQ play, running all the way around through showers and playing the spike. You can see the pings coming out on the spike to try and give away that position. I love this, and he's totally going to catch him off guard. Should be an easy kill. All he has to do is time this right, and come on. There you go. Is a cam and some utility to try and prevent this push on short, and they're just going to go right through it. So the drone goes in first. The tripwire gives away position, but they're taken out pretty quickly. There's the peek coming in from Calypso. Somehow gets the best of Brax, but inside the site they go, and it will be T1 who's mopping up currently. Caboose can't even catch Crashies off guard after pulling out the molly, and it's down to 1. It's FNS, and I don't care how big his brain was in that previous play. I don't think he can think his way out of this one.
T1 looks like they're guessing correctly. They're going to have the numbers in the right place. That's going to be the ability to get onto the site. Mummy's just going to push through the cage, and he's going to be able to get the opening kill onto Crashies. Mummy opting to play a little bit more aggressively, and he's going to get a second one as well. As Brax drops, give him a third. He's looking for the fourth, and he's going to land it as well. He's got the ace in his sights. Oh, he's not going to be able to get it as Food takes him out. You see him stacking up. AZK and Crashies just on the other side. Do they opt to pull the trigger? Yep, Crashies is going to go. FNS gets the first one. Looking for the second one, and he's going to drop. But Caboose is there for the backup as he gets to AZK and Skadoodle drop. The spike sitting harmlessly on B long.
Like 9 million IQ play from FNS where he baited out a rotate through the portal and went back to the same site. There's Food getting aggro through showers. That should not work out so well with just a pistol. But he makes it work, and now they've got orb control as well. That gives them the Brimstone ult. That also means they've got the Showstopper to lead into this A site. They've decimated the A site defense despite having very limited hardware to work with.
How have they done this? It seems like they do it time and time again. However, FNS is going to try to even things up here, but it's going to be a 3v3 again. T1 in no business to be as close into this round as they are. You hear the spike going down. It has been planted. Caboose, seeing if he can get any info, any damage with his grenade, but Skadoodle's trying to do the same with something that's far more intended to collect information. They have spotted everyone, but again, it's just pistols. They're gonna have. All right, Skadoodle's able to get one as Caboose drops, looking for the second one up close and personal. He gets it. Not gonna get the third, but it doesn't matter. They win the thrifty round.
In the showers, they know that he's here, but he's hiding just behind this cam, and they don't anticipate this. That's the play we needed to see. Patient as ever is Calypso, and it nets 3 kills for him in the showers.
Looks like he's going to continue to play as aggressively. Food is going to walk right into his crosshairs as Food gets one, but no, Food is able to snap onto Calypso and get the kill. Down to 2 members left on the side of T1, and Envy is really in a similar situation. Mummy missing a rare shot. With the op, that has nothing to do with being in Cypher, but you don't miss twice when your name is Mummy.
Skadoodle now trying to jump clear around the corner, dart inside his belly. He's got the op. He sees that barrel around the corner. Mummy's going to punish with the peek that comes through. And you've got the op here as well. We'll see how they decide to deal with it. There's the flag to come in. Smoke's in heaven. Orbital strike on site. A lot of utility being sent out. There's the Hunter's Fury as well. Literally everything they had thrown at this A site to try to get them access. And it does result in a big kill. That's the Sage going down. So they lose that extra utility. They lose that heal. Holding down the flank is Skadoodle. Skadoodle misses the shot, but his movement gets him away. He's trapped in a corner, and he needs some support, and he's got it from over towards U-Haul. But now the push is coming in towards that territory, and they need those players to turn back around. It's a brawl on the site as it goes back and forth, kill for kill, bringing us down to a 2-on-2. AZK still U-Haul as the Brim. You've got the Cypher over outside showers. Peek comes through from short. FNS is there, and it's all down to one. It's Brax. He's such an all-star player, playing as the Cypher, currently locked in this quarter. Aims away for just 1 second, but somehow gets the best of FNS. Time is a problem, and it's gone too far. 11 rounds now for T1, but look at what it costs. Something coming through from that territory. We'll see how they fare in this exchange. First shot's right on the money, and there's the follow-up as well. The ult comes through from showers. That's going to be the run it back. Somehow, the call doesn't come through, so Crashies gets the best of Calypso, who's got his back turned. The shot from Mummy is right on the money. That's Brax going down. Another one from Mummy. That's 3 on the round. There's only one more standing in his path. It's Crashies. Close towards U-Haul. Spike is down. Goes for the pickup and he'll get it. Caboose will fall. And it now becomes a 1-on-3. You've got Crashies sort of locked in. U-Haul, 10 seconds left. Has to fight his way out of this one. Curveball's right on the money. Shots to the dome of Mummy. He's just costing them cash at this point. But eventually, his reign of chaos will end.
Food is able to get first. Mummy going down in a pivotal round. That's going to hurt if you're Envy. And here comes the firing squad. There's the drone. He wisely drops off. There's the Hunter's Fury. FNX is able to get one, but he's going to get tagged up. The Orbital Strike is going to drop down, as well as AZK trades one out. 3 members left on the side of Envy, looking to keep it alive as Calypso gets one, and he gets taken out.
Got the spike.
It's down to now 2. It's Sage coming through on the flank. And Ray's up in heaven. Caboose has the blast pack, has the nade, and has the boombot, has all of the utility you'd want, all of that can deal damage. AZK now looking for that flanking player, not prepared for Akis, who's around the corner, waiting behind that tripwire. There's the boombot going out for the intel. Skadoodle spots the barrel as the jump peek comes through from Akis to try and bait them out. And there's the double hold. You would expect that to work out nicely, but there's great damage dealt here. It's down to Caboose, who's got the blast pack. Pops it a little too early, right around the corner. There is the raise, very low on HP. There's the swing. So it will be Food with the 3K on the round, and it will be T1 who take things 13-11 here. Mummy playing on the Jet. Do like to see that. Don't love to see T1 getting so much mid control practically for free. Now, Akis is going to hear this one. Akis playing on the Sova close, not prepared for the second one coming through. Playing close to the wall, though, survives for a little while longer than you might anticipate. Both teams playing stageless comp. We're going to see the Omen and Phoenix bowing out early on the round for T1. On the other side, it's the Sova, it's Akis, but as they shifted away from that A site to try and support B in mid, they've lost control of the A site. So the spike will be planted momentarily. There's one on short currently. That should be AZK as the Omen, who's now trapped in the corner and blinded as well. Great teamwork coming out from MV. It's all up to Brax, who barely escapes inside that smoke. He does have a gun out. It's just a bug. Caboose, right around the corner, has a curveball primed and ready. Here comes the push through. Nice flash coming out. Really only gets the first one, but he'll get a follow-up onto Crash. He's going to go ahead and try and shut the door. It does close just in time. Nope, never mind. The door's been detonated. Look at this. He's hiding back behind these flames, but he runs out. The magazine runs dry. It still does fall down onto 1 for T1. It's going to be Skadoodle. Can he skedazzle us with a 1-on-3? First shot is not where it needs to be for Mummy. Skadoodle's going to walk right through, and there's the cleanup for FNS. The only thing that's really set there to slow him down is the tripwire, which he can actually get past anyway. AZK is going to pick off Caboose, who got a little over-aggressive into B main. One more starts to poke his head through the smoke. Have to be careful. There's the peek through from Food. That's a problem. The B site is now lost, but the spike is all the way across the map. Now they're going to shut the door as well, but not before their teammate can port through. So we'll see a follow-up port as well come in from the Omen. Calypso still in spawn, but at this point, it's hard to say if they're even going to go for this one because they're not far off from the play, and with that kill, that should be the clear call. It's a save. It's not working out so well for them here. Well, they're getting mid-control here with Crashies, and he's been able to charge his way up in the market yet again. They haven't really managed to find too much success off that. There's the orbital strike on the site. AZK playing as the Brim hasn't skipped a beat throughout this series. Brax finally gets on the board this round, but you've still got one in the backside of sight. It's Akis. Amali comes through. Akis' aim is right on point to take down Food. I try to stay out of that conversation when it comes to this map, just it just doesn't feel right. Caboose, right around the corner, just can't time the shot well. Food obliterates him with the NASCAR peak. FNS able to pick off Food, though. The trade goes back the other direction. You've got Calypso over on long, getting spammed through the smoke. And he's trying to get a better angle. He now walks into it. There's one right on the other side. And he'll end up losing that battle. He was the last player surviving, so T1 finds success yet again.
Now we see it start to move up just a bit. No mid control at T1, and there is a member of Envy who's going to be down outside. The Hunter Fury is going to be dropped as Mummy's going to get tagged up. He's not going to survive. Skadoodle gets the best of him. Prior to that, however, Akis takes care of Brax to knot it up at 4-4. The door's going to go down. Just over 30 seconds on the clock, and T1 has full reign.
I know exactly where you are.
There's the neural theft being popped by the defense to give away the positions.
Revealing area.
Now they know where everyone's at. Recon Dart gonna go down towards backside. A pulse comes out. They spot one through the box, and it's the spam kill onto Food. There's still one trapped in B main, currently back behind the dark cover. First shock dart's right on the money. Nice flick from Skadoodle. Point blank onto FNS. Goes back behind the boxes. AZK trapped now in sight underneath lane. A quick trade comes through, and it's down to a 2-on-2 yet again. It's even numbers. Calypso hits a nice shot onto Skadoodle and brings things down to the last man standing. It's Crash. Backsight manages to survive with the operator. Another round on the board for T1. Meanwhile, in mid, you've got Akis playing as the Sova with the Phantom. There's one right around the corner. Crashies again looming. Threat doesn't hard clear the corner, but it doesn't matter. AZK also picked off two others, and now it's a push towards the A site, a frantic push that sees the Cypher backing off. So FNS is going to cede control of that A site and try to wrap back around towards short, but very likely we see even a save come through here.
What's also unique is Mummy missing a shot there. He's going to get punished for it, but Caboose is able to trade it back out. It's going to be a 4-on-4. There's the run it back. It's going to be used. Food winning that up against Akis. He's going to get tripped. He's going to clear it out, and he's going to continue to push his way onto the site. The spike is just now rotating its way over, and it might be a little too late by the time they get there, but AZK ensuring that they have a red carpet to walk their way in. The spike is going to make its way finally onto the site. Crash, he's playing a little bit of interference. He's able to take care of Caboose. Calypso drops as well.
Cap things off with a victory and potentially take us to that 6-6 scoreline. Oh, that's really rough. Double flash coming out. Not much FNS can do. Tries to find safety in the corner again. Aggression on the B site costs them, but they didn't really have a choice. Likely going to use a curveball to try and open it up. You can see Caboose. He's got his arm positioned for it. There's the paranoia coming out. I see your flash and I raise you one better as they try to make their way onto the site. They go back behind the generator, but Food somehow survives even a little while longer. Food is currently putting up a serious defense on the site, and as a result, Envy decides it's time to back off. This is not working out well. Meanwhile, over on B, you've got the Sova full push. The spike is currently stuck in this position. Skadoodle is just going to hold. Listen for potential play towards mid. There's the peek coming out. You can't blame him for that one. There's Skadoodle finally peeking on the backside of FNS's play as well. It will come down to 2, and the damage is pretty much all landed on the Sova, as he's just a few points away from death.
Spike once again working its way up catwalk, but Crashies and Co are there. AZK's able to get one. Mummy's going to trade it out, however. And it looks like they're going to be able to get onto A site as Crashies drops as well. FNS able to get the best of him. Mummy's going to work his way around the back as the rest of Envy take their site.
Food waiting for that peek to come through from long. Safe plant coming out as they're back behind the generator. They'll pick one off. There's the reload. They hear the sound, but Akis can't do much, and Food's now back around the corner. And he looks like he wants to toss a curveball out. He's got the flame wall for the self-heal. In the meantime, Brax has picked off FNS, and this is falling apart quickly. It's all on Mummy. Now the spike is planted for him, but good luck. Goes for the gun pole, and it's not out soon enough. Almost had a chance to spot the second. There's the port away, and the follow-up damage. No! How? Calypso somehow gets the best of Skadoodle, despite being very low on HP. Now again, he survives with almost no health. I love the awareness here from Brax as well, using the camera, but not firing darts, just pinging, giving away positions. Crashies has one right on the other side, and it's Calypso with 6 HP no less, making this round seem possible here for Envy. They brought it down to now 2, as Mommy picks up one with the Sheriff, traded out immediately by Food. Brack's gonna put a dart, or at least try, as he's now locked on site. Hiding in the corner, it's another pistol kill coming out for Envy. Food is now the last one standing, and Envy's hungry. They're going to gobble him up. It's
Frax. He's tagged up. He's going to have to back off. Ooh, getting the opening frag again. I believe that's 21 on the map for him as Calypso drops. Still in line to drop that 31 bomb that we alluded to in the previous map. Ooh, just seems to feel himself on this map, and he does it again. That's 3 kills this round as Akis and Caboose drop.
We'll see if he pulls off if they go for the push and allows them to take site, but goes for the retake. So he should see that first target coming through. There's the dart coming out. Smoke coming in from the Jet. Smoke towards Market as well. They've got 13 seconds left. They've got to get on site. The shot not where it needs to be, and they will get that spike across. The aggressive play from FNS to try to take the fight straight to the face of Brax. There's a smoke down on the spike to guarantee the plant. It's all up to Mummy, and there's just not a chance in the world there. Skadoodle playing aggressive with the op. It's not something we see all that often. You have a couple of different op styles. You have players like Wardell who like to get flashy, take the fight to your face, and then dash away as the Jet. Skadoodle is not that player. Skadoodle is much more comfortable just anchoring in a position and waiting for you to wander into his sights. This time, though, he does advance forward. And while he finds success initially, the rest of his team is struggling. He's now made his way towards the switch. We'll get one more, make it a third on the round as he spots Calypso just under that closing door. And again, it is a massive advantage here for T1 as it comes down to now just 2 as they try to make their way on the site. You've got the ult pop by the Jet, curveball coming out, Hunter's Fury in there as well. The flash is just too strong for Mummy. It's all up to Akis as the Sova. Shock Dart comes through, but Akis is trapped over towards Logs, and there's the peak. It's a 4K on the round for Skadoodle.
Run it back used. The flash is going to come out. Now it looks like they want to go, and it might be a bit too late, but they're going to go with an extreme level of aggression that we haven't seen so far. Calypso's able to get the first one as Brax drops. Ooh, trades it back out. FNS looking to see if he can funnel anything else off. Oh, there was a guy right behind him. Skadoodle's able to get the kill with the ghost, and the spike has been planted over on B.
FNS, what? I thought he saw the owl come out from the corner and he just wanders right past. He shoots 2 bullets at it and just keeps going. I'm so confused as to what we just watched. But again, it will be T1 with the advantage. Fast play got them onto the site. The question is whether or not they can hold it. And the flashes coming through are trying to gain them access. Akis gets 1 despite the flash. Food's gonna find his 3rd on the round. It's all down to Calypso. And now he gets shock darted, goes inside the smoke. Food's gonna find 4. That's it. T1 take the series 2-0 over Envy.
Out of charges.
13-6. Envy just getting way too much of Food, getting way too much of T1, and that's going to give T1 a 2-0 series win. Envy's going to drop the loser's bracket, and T1 is going to advance.